Hi, today we're going to do a super quick tutorial on how to get free, no cost to you, ebooks and audiobooks on your personal device. So when we say personal device, we're talking things like your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop, or your desktop computer. Today we're going to be talking about two different services. We're going to be talking about Overdrive and Hoopla. They both do pretty much the same thing, but they're going to have different titles. You can access Overdrive using either your Durgee student ID or you can access it using your Baldwinsville Public Library card. With Hoopla, the second one we're going to look at, you have to have a Baldwinsville Public Library card to access it. But it's super cool, so you should totally sign up for a Baldwinsville Public Library card just so you can access this service. Overdrive and Hoopla, they're both going to give you free audiobooks, those are books you can listen to, and ebooks on your personal device. These are super popular titles that you actually want to read. And once you've chosen books, you can customize your reading experience. You can change the font size, the background color, do all kinds of cool things. So we're going to begin with Overdrive. Remember, we said Overdrive is the one that you can access using either your Durgee student ID or your Baldwinsville Public Library card. And I'm going to show you how to access it using your Durgee student ID. So the easiest way to use Overdrive is to use it in your browser. So when you're using something in your browser, I'm talking about like Safari or Chrome. So you can use your browser on your phone or on a computer. And when you're on your browser, you're going to go to the Baldwinsville website. So that's bville.org. And you're going to go to Durgee Junior High. And then on the left-hand side of the page, you're going to click on Learning Commons Library. And once you're on the library website, this is the Durgee Library website, you're going to go to Books, and you're going to click Find an Overdrive book. And it's a really good idea to start here the first time you use Overdrive because all the directions are right here. You have all the directions for Overdrive right here on your screen. So to use Overdrive from your browser, you're going to click on this URL, or you can type it in if you don't come to this website first. So you're going to type it in or click the link, and then you're going to select Baldwinsville. And once you've selected Baldwinsville, you're going to put in your school ID. This is what comes before the email address, and I've just picked a random student ID. And then you're going to use the password books. And these directions are all right here on the screen. It says your school computer ID and the password books in case you forget. And you're going to click sign in. So this is what Overdrive looks like. I want to start off by showing you how you can see the different kinds of books. So you'll see that some books or some titles have this gray book icon and some have headphones. If you see a book, it's an ebook that you read. If you see headphones, like with this one, it's an audiobook you listen to. Another thing that's important to notice is that some of the icons are gray and some of them are black. So for example, this one that's gray, that means that somebody else already has it checked out, so you would have to put yourself on the waiting list. If it's black, if the icon is black, it's currently available and you could start using that title right now. There's all different ways to browse. You could click on subjects. You could view collections, like I like to look at the hot titles that are the most popular, or you can search for a specific book by typing in something up here. If you want to view a book, you can click on the cover, and then you can either look at a sample. So I'm going to pull up a sample so you can see what the reading experience would be like if you chose to read it in your browser. And I just click to advance the page. And if you decide you want it, you're going to click the borrow button. So now I can go to my checkouts and I'll see all the books I have checked out. And you can check out 3 books at a time, and you have the books for 14 days. So if 14 days pass and you still want to continue reading the book, you'll have to go back and check it out again. So once you've checked out a book in your browser, you're going to want to download it to your device so you can access it when you don't have a Wi-Fi connection. So for books, you can pick the format. You can download it as a Kindle book, and you would do that if you had the Kindle app on your device, or you can download it as an EPUB book. And then you're going to kind of read it like it's a document. If you have the Kindle app, that's probably better because you can make more tweaks to the size and how your personal reading experience. If you're doing an audiobook, you would download it as an MP3. Okay, so once you've checked something out, you're going to want to download it so it's stored on your device and you can access it without Wi-Fi. And you'll see over here on your account, it'll show you how many titles you have checked out, how many you have on hold, so you have a little bit more information. So this is Overdrive. Overdrive is awesome. You should totally explore Overdrive. You can use it through either the Durgee library, or you can go to the Baldwinsville Public Library and access it through the Beeville Public Library as well. The next service we're going to talk about is a newer service called Hoopla. And Hoopla is awesome. Not only can you get audiobooks and ebooks through Hoopla, but you can also download movies and music. And Hoopla will only work if you have a Baldwinsville Public Library card. So go sign up for a library card if you don't have one. Hoopla, you can sign up for it on a computer, but then you should probably download the app once you've signed up, because Hoopla is really easy to use with the app. So I'm going to show you the computer-based interface, but once you've signed up and picked some books, you're definitely going to want to put the app on your phone so you can read and listen on your phone or whatever, your tablet or whatever. So the first time you go to Hoopla, you can Google Hoopla, or you can go to hoopladigital.com, and it'll take you here, and you would click the button that says Get Started. So you would find the Baldwinsville Public Library, and it's right there. And then it would ask you for your library card and your PIN number. If you have a library card but you don't remember your PIN number, you're going to want to call the Baldwinsville Public Library, and they'll be able to give you your PIN number. Then you're going to fill out a couple more little pieces of information, and you'll be able to log in. So here I am logged into my Hoopla account, and I just wanted to show you what the interface looks like. I can browse audiobooks, movies, music, comics, ebooks, or TV. If I go to any of these options, let's say I click on eBooks, and I can click on categories. And under categories, if I scroll down, I can click on young adult fiction, and I can narrow it further by saying, okay, I want books about mermaids. And here are 2 ebooks that are available that have to do with mermaids. The nice thing about Hoopla is that everything is always available. That means if you see a book that looks good, you will automatically be able to download it. You don't have to worry that somebody else has checked that title out. So let's say I want this book about mermaids. It looks cool. It's called Submerge. I'm going to click Borrow. And now if I click on Hoopla, I can see the 2 books that I have checked out. And Overdrive lets you keep the book for 14 days. Hoopla lets you keep it for 21. And it'll automatically store it to your account. And then after 21 days, it goes away. So to read a book, you would just click on it. And I could say read. And this is going to let me read in my browser. But if you download the app and log into the app, it'll let you read the book in the app on your phone when you don't have a Wi-Fi connection. So to summarize, we looked at 2 really good options for accessing books. Overdrive, remember, you're going to use your browser to pick the books and download the books. Overdrive, you can use it with your Durgee student ID, or you can go through the public library and use it that way too. The second one we talked about was Hoopla. And Hoopla, remember, is only available if you have a Baldwinsville Public Library card, and it works really well with the app. So if you have any questions about using either Overdrive or Hoopla, you can come see me in the library, and we will get you all sorted out.